Hello everyone. Today we are going to start chapter 16, part 3, Garbage in, Garbage out. Think and throw. How much of garbage do you think is thrown out by each house every day? You can make an estimate by using a bucket as a measure. Use a 5 to 10 liter bucket to collect the garbage from your home for a few days. In how many days does the bucket become full? You know the number of members in your family. If you find out the population of your city or town, can you now estimate the number of buckets of garbage that may be generated in a day in your city or town? We are generating mountains of garbage every day, isn't it? You might have seen some children sorting the garbage near your house or at other places. Observe the children at work and find out how they separate useful material from the garbage. They are actually helping us. What do they do with the rubbish they collect? Where do they take it? Have you ever helped at home to sell old newspapers, glass and metal things, plastic bags, and your old notebooks to a garbage dealer? Talk to him and find out what he does with all the garbage. Recycling of paper. You will require pieces of old newspapers, magazines, used envelopes, notebooks, or any other paper. Do not use shiny plastic coated paper. You will also need a frame fitted with a wire mesh or a net. You can also use a large size sieve in a place of a frame. Tear the paper into small pieces, put them in a tub or bucket, and pour water in it. Let the pieces of paper remain submerged in water for a day. Make a thick paste of paper by pounding it. Now spread the wet paste on the wire mesh fixed to the frame. Pat it gently to make the thickness of layer of the paste as uniform as possible. Wait till water drains off. If required, spread an old clothes or a sheet of newspaper on the paste to let it soak up the extra water. Now carefully remove the layer of paste from the frame. Spread it on a sheet of newspaper in the sun. Keep the corners of the newspaper sheet spread by putting some weights so that these do not curl up. You can add food color, pieces of dry leaves, or flowers petals, or pieces of colored paper in the paste before spreading it. It would help you to get a recycled paper with beautiful patterns on it. Plastic's boon or a curse. Some kind of plastic can be recycled, but not all of them. Did you notice that polythene bags and some plastics did not wrote in activity 1? You might know easily understand why polythene bags create a big problem in garbage disposal. It may be a little difficult to imagine our life without plastic. Shall we list a few things we use that are made of plastics? Toys, shoes, bags, pens, combs, toothbrushes, buckets, bottles, and water pipes. The list is very long. Can you name a few parts of a bus, car, radio, television, refrigerator, and a scooter that are made of plastics? The use of plastics in itself might not create so much of a problem. Problems arise when we use plastic excessively and are ignorant about ways of disposing their waste. This is what is happening all around us. We might even be acting irresponsibly, knowing well about its harmful effects. We often use plastic bags to store cooked food items. Sometimes these bags may not be suitable for keeping eatables. Consuming food packed in such plastic bags could be harmful to our health. Many a time shopkeeper use up plastic bags that have been used earlier for some other purpose. Sometimes bags collected by rag pickers are also used after washing them. Use of such recycled plastic bags to keep food items could be harmful for our health. For sorting eatables, we must insist on use of plastic bags that are approved for such a use. All kind of plastics give out harmful gases upon heating or burning. These gases may cause many health problems including cancer in humans. The government has also laid down guidelines for recycling of plastics. You must have noticed that people often fill garbage in plastic bags and then throw it away. When stray animals look for food in these bags, they end up swallowing these. Sometimes they die due to this. The plastic bags thrown away carelessly on roads and other places get into drains and the sewer system. As a result, drains get choked and the water spills on the roads. During heavy rains, it might even create a flood like situation. There is a lot of harm that too much use of plastic can do. What can we do to minimize overuse of plastics and deal with garbage? We make minimum use of plastic bags. We reuse the bags whenever it is possible to do so without any adverse effects. We insist shopkeepers use paper bags. We carry a cloth or a jute bag when we go out for shopping. We do not use plastic bags to store eatables. We do not throw plastic bags here and there after use and never burn plastic bags and other plastic items. We use vermicomposting at home and deal with our kitchen waste usefully. We recycle paper, we use both sides of the paper to write. We make our family, friends, and others to follow proper practices for disposing different kinds of waste. The most important point to know and think about is that more garbage we generate, more difficult it will be to get rid of it. So, children, this was chapter 16, part 3. Here, textbook questions are given. You have to write in your notebook. Thank you and have a nice day.